Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. My name is Princess Leah. I'm an intuitive artist and healer. I pull from the highest frequencies from Spirit through the performing arts and the healing arts to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. I wanted to hop on today to share some prophetic downloads, some messages that have been coming through in the heart space as we are coming to the end, the last few days, last couple days of Venus retrograde in Pisces. Venus in Pisces is a very, very deep soul love. That is the connection of the heart, soul, wisdom. And in retrograde, it is reviewing all of the matters of the heart, as well as of the space of abundance and career and work, because Venus rules abundance as well as the love and the relationships. I just want to share something really fast before we go into the heart space, something really beautifully that was articulated through me to a beloved soul. So I just want to share this because it brought me to tears as I was sharing it. And this might be something that someone needs to hear right now, of the power of love. Something I have learned in my journey is that in order to be seen and loved, we have to be vulnerable and trust, even if there's a risk of being hurt again. We can't be loved if we're not willing to be seen. We can't be seen if we're not willing to be vulnerable. And we can't be vulnerable if we're not willing to risk being hurt. Love is unpredictable, and it shows up in our lives in the most unexpected ways. If we close our minds off to the opportunities that present themselves, we could close our hearts to the chance of love. And that is such a profound message to bring into this space, and especially our heart space, especially as my mission and my purpose here on earth is to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. This is my work. This is my teaching. This is what I'm here for, is for us to recognize that love is not easy, but it is simple. Falling in love is easy. Being in love, we are love. Trying to obtain the expectations and pressures of love, of what society has condensed in as love, that's the hard part. That's the part that feels impossible. Codependency is not love. Yet much of our loving connections are based on codependency. And that's what makes it hard, because we're seeking external validation from another to fulfill the significance in us that really only we can connect with through source energy, through divine love. And because that cannot be met by our significant other, because we are seeking significance from our significant other, there's always going to be a space of disappointment, because we're asking of them to do the impossible, and that's be the love that we are. That's be the love for us that we are. So I'm going to tap into the heart space with the sound bowl chakra, or heart chakra sound bowl. And let's see if there are any other messages, and then we'll go into the tarot and the oracles, okay? If any of this is resonating, be sure to hit that like button on your way in or out so that other people can find this message for their hearts today. Thank you. Spirit wants me to speak on my mission of conscious love. Conscious love is removing the ego, the codependency, and moving in the frequency of trust, unconditional trust. Trusting in divine, trusting in its serendipities, trusting in all the opportunities that it has to offer, even if it's not in the ways that we think it should be. It's interesting because right before I came on here, I was feeling very short and aggressive to my cat, who was wanting to be fed and then was acting out because he wanted to be fed by putting his nails in my, my porch screen door. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but this needs to be shared, I guess. And it's interesting because after receiving this download that I shared with a beloved, soul connection around this, the epiphany on my journey of love, my road to conscious love, and then to feel frustrated and short-tempered with my cat, it is like the duality of our ego and our conscious being battling for space to be heard and seen and validated and safe. The ego wants to keep us small to be safe. It's not to harm us. It's not because it's not because it's bad. Ego is not bad. The ego is the part of our unconscious that has been created by protection, that has been formed based on the experiences that have caused hurt and pain. And the ego is formed, just like the brain is formed to protect and keep our body alive. The ego is formed to protect and keep essentially our social body alive, right? It's to protect us from social rejection. It's to protect us from social pain. And so if we've ever had trauma in our life, the ego sets these defense mechanisms, these walls around our hearts in order to protect us. But there is a difference. Spirit wants me to say this. I've said it before, but there is a difference between protection and defense. And a lot of the time, the ego will put on a defense, a defensive armor, and call it protection. But what that is doing is it is shielding you, preventing you, blocking you from being able to receive the love that it is that we seek most. It's preventing us from being able to share the love that we are. We look outside of us, we think that love is outside of us, but it is us. Tony cutting through. And that's the thing I'm hearing about, you know, cats and fur animals. They are unconditionally loving and forgiving. So I'm hearing with Tony coming through right now is reminding us to be in the space of unconditional forgiveness. That doesn't mean if someone hurts you, you just continue to let them hurt you. There are boundaries that are important. And there are needs that are to be met, but there is a difference between being defensive and protective. I just had this alarm go off to feed Tony, which is so funny, right? Because we just talked about that. Thank you, Spirit. And it's funny, it's this song called Mama by this girl, that girl Lele, and she's so cute. She's like this little girl. So maybe like even your inner child is trying to like tell you, like, I'm hearing inner child and inner mother for some of you. Maybe there is some self parenting that your inner child is trying to like speak to you. And you know, I always think of the ego also as just a part of your inner child that's still wounded, that wants to be heard and seen. And so when we put up these barriers and walls, these defenses, and we either hurt people before they hurt us, or we just put a shield up before they can, so that they can't even penetrate our vulnerability, you know? And so we block ourselves off from giving or receiving love. And I'm hearing like there's maybe that could be a mother wound. That could be an inner child's calling out, crying out to be seen, heard, and loved. And we look to others to give that love to ourselves. We look to others to give that love to us. But really it's our inner child asking for our inner mother or father, but I'm hearing our inner mother because that's our inner divine feminine, to give love to us. So like you just, so then our next step. What is our next step? Tony asks. Amethyst, the crystal that connects with our crown chakra, our unlimited self. It also helps with our third eye, of our imagination, of expanding our perspective, of looking outside the box. It's connected to Aquarius. And it's also, it helps in our dream state, our subconscious. So it also helps be a placement of our unconscious too. So I'm hearing that amethyst might be something that is a really beautiful healing crystal right now as you're navigating your, you know, the healing of your ego, the maturing of your ego. You don't want to dissolve your ego. The goal is to mature it. The next step, Ace of Swords in reverse. The next step is to find clarity, hence the amethyst, to clear your mind. The swords are of the mental. To clear your mind, to trust in divine clarity, to trust in divine's intervention, to trust that you know you are the crown chakra, you are the unlimited self, you are an unlimited being, an infinite eternal being, and your essence is love. To be clear on who it is that you are. Page of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. When you come into clarity of who it is that you are, when you come into clarity of true conscious love, then you will tap into this rare essence about you that only you can provide and present to the world, that only you can give. I'm hearing Marie Forleo, the world needs the gift that only you have. So I'm hearing that in relationships, if you feel like you're unworthy of love, or because you've been hurt that you can't trust other people and you kind of look at them skeptically, side-eyed, before you can see if they love you or are worthy of love. And if they don't show up in a way that you want them to show up or that you think they should, then they're not worthy of love. If we put these expectations and preferences on our partners, on connections, on what we think is what's going to bring us love, make us feel loved, all of that can, it's important to be clear on where that's coming from. Is it coming from an egoic space of protection, or is it coming from divine protection? Knowing that you are divinely protected in love. You are divinely protected and clear on who you are, the rare breed, the rare essence that you are. The Page of Pentacles, going back to that inner child. Your inner child is lovable and is a rare, beautiful being. And it knows exactly what it needs to be loved. There's a goat back here. We were trying to look at that of what this looks like when I first opened this deck on my birthday. The goat reminds me of Capricorn energy, but it also, goat stands for greatest of all time. So I'm even seeing this Page of Pentacles energy is kind of like looking at this, at who you are, what you have to give, what love is. Love is a rare breed. Love is a rare essence, but love is who you are. It's rare, but it's also effervescent. It's also infinite. It's also not outside of you. It is exactly who you are. We don't attain love. We don't find love. We don't give love. We don't get love. We don't choose love. We don't be love. We don't take love. We are love. And you cannot lose what you are. Those honks for confirmation back there. You cannot lose what you are, and you are love. You cannot be taken advantage of from love, or love cannot be taken from you when you are pouring as the essence, when you recognize that you are the rarity of love to this world. You are the rarity. You are the source energy of love that is funneled through your human avatar vessel. That is the clarity, the royal clarity, the rarity that you are, that divine brings to you, that divine pours into you. That's what Spirit wants you to be clear on right now. You are a star seer. You can see the highest potential in others. You can see the highest potential in yourself. You can see the highest potential, the highest frequencies of love. Number 46 might be a significant number for you. Thank you, Spirit. Look, we got our ancient future. There is a soul wisdom. Love is the language of our soul. I've never said it like that before. Thank you, Spirit. I felt it in my heart. Love is the language of our soul. And we are coming back online to our ancient future. This is High Priestess energy. We are coming back online to our ancient wisdom, bringing that into this present current moment. All the bits and pieces, the fragments that have been scattered of who we are coming back online into our wholeness. Look, into alignment. Beautiful. Coming back online into alignment. All of the fragments. We are not broken beings. We do not need to be fixed or healed. As a healer, it's hard to explain sometimes of what my work is. I am not here to heal you. I am here to help you collect back and reclaim all of the fragments of you that have been dispersed and dispersed and disconnected from that ancient wholeness that you are. So tap into your heart. There's a lot of this, look at this, the telepathy between the yin yang fish, Pisces energy, and the luminescence of the heart chakra awakening. The heart chakra vibrating at its highest frequency of love. Allow yourself to feel it. Go within. Talk to your inner child. Let them know that they are rare and lovable. Heal that sacral chakra. The feminine stores our wounds in our sacral chakra. It's time to open it, open our kundalini, open that snake energy of moving out all of the clutter that has been blocking you from being able to just create. That's been blocking you from the life force energy that you are. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And then the third card that came out from Lemuria is endless opportunities. Yes. When you come into alignment with your soul, ancient soul wisdom, you activate the highest frequency of conscious love that humans can experience in this physicality, embodying that love that you are. Embodying the highest frequencies of love. That is your ancient wisdom. And when you do so, you unlock and awaken endless opportunities. You have to allow yourself to be open to the endless opportunities that love presents itself as. Okay? It's not just in romance. It's not just in, feeling good with your friends. Like, yes, there are all sorts of ways to feel love. There are endless opportunities to be in love because you are love. 22:22 on the clock. Alignment. Right place, right time. Right now, right direction. Okay? Number 18 might be significant. Number 35 might be a significant number. Number 23 might be a significant number. Number 39 might be a significant number for you. So this is beautiful. Okay, I got to get going. So I'm actually going to leave this here. And I'm going to say, express your love. Look, I can't make this up. This is the theme today. To express your love, be impeccable with your word. This card here is about how much love you can pour into yourself first, and then you can give that love to the world. Then everyone automatically gets to be they get to be blessed by the love that you are when you pour into your love yourself first. I hope this helps. I hope this helps, and I hope this makes sense. And if it does, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to be a part of our Vibe Tribe as we're healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. And if you haven't already done so, I appreciate your support. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you absolutely can do so. My information is in my description box below. But until next time, my beautiful beloveds, peace and love. Namaste. Bye.